Okay, fifth and final race. And we have a pretty square line with the front row getting close, but there's definitely some boats like Ika's way behind. I don't know what they're doing down there. This looks like, oh, that's not going to work. There's a boat trying to port tack start, but there's a wall of starboard boats. And who is this at the pin? That looks like Franzel. He's going for the pin, and he might make it. He had to stall. I think he's hit that mark. Which means that John Power takes the pin in 760. Charlie Quigley is one of the first to get off on port. That's close. Also, the race class did a nice job getting off on port. So they're off. Mostly on port, although DiCapo's about to foul a boat. And they do. The right side is searching. Wasabi is among them. So Quigley's come back to the left. And I think it might be Mike Canna down there that's doing well. Wasabi just hit a hole. Oh, and he tacks in only 30 degrees. So that right side looking good all of a sudden. John Power's racing to get over there. Wasabi and Power definitely in two different winds. And the boats on the right have fallen out of their shift a little bit. Power's going to cross everybody here. So the pin was favored again. We moved it up a little bit too much. Charlie Quigley had to throw in some extra tacks. Not looking that great. Also, Quigley's jib looks a little weird. I'm not sure the others are like this, but his is not a deck sweeper. His Genoa was good, but the foot of his jib is well off the deck. And this is Franzel right here that has a starboard boat to contend with. So he's going to tack. Power has hit a bit of a wall. He's got a righty, he's going to tack. And the righty's going to get bigger in a minute because of what we're seeing on the Rhodes course. Right now, John Dexter is looking good. And he's just hitting the header now, so I don't think he has the lead. Oh, and by the way, they should have just tacked there. They do. Another 30-degree tack for Wasabi. So they remain among the leaders. But Dexter's going to get across Wasabi. Power's going to go back to the right, try to find what the roads have, as Dexter's coming back this way. Well, Wasabi just tried to tack there, but it didn't work. They weren't going to cross the boat that was getting a lift, so they're right back on starboard. While Dexter continues going well on starboard, with a couple black boats underneath him. One of which is tacking on a lefty. Watch, Dexter will probably tack on this also. His jib's luffing, he's looking around, not sure what the hesitation is. In fact, he's hesitating so long, he's just about fouling the race class there. Not quite, but almost. Oh, in any case, it puts him in a good position because the righty that the Rhodes 19 have not yet made it down this way. And so Dexter's playing the little dinky shifts up here and doing well on them. May be able to pick up Power on this. Who's way off to in the upper right. Charlie's, you can see Charlie there, 2109, just out of the breeze a little bit. Dexter's in the sweet spot right here, lifting out. Nice little bit of twist in the jib, almost no twist in the main. Maybe the main could twist a tiny bit for the moment up top. But the sails look pretty good. Well, now the jib's luffing, and then notice the main didn't luff because the jib was twisted out a little bit. Only the jib luffed. So he's far enough now to tack and should be able to make this mark despite the fact that the wind is pretty screwy up here. But they appear to be making this mark no problem, despite now sailing into a bit of a header. So what's going to happen with the black boats? Here's Warp Drive trying to clear the race team, and the race team just hit the header. So I think Warp Drive's going to make it across. I don't think the race team has a chance there. In fact, it hurts them so much that it puts John Power in third, maybe even second. They might be getting fouled here. Why is the boat tacking right in front of them? That was a foul by the black boat. If the black boat had been able to make it across, they should have. Clearly, Power went above close hauled, so Warp Drive fouled there. And they're discussing it now. Anyhow, Dexter is around and going. Race class makes it around in fourth. Quigley, I think, has survived for fifth. Wasabi hit a couple of shifts on the wrong side. They're hitting another one here, which is really hurting them. Very slow up here with this very light, shifty wind. Well, puff on for the next group to round. And it is Wasabi and Isis, followed by, I believe this is going to be Santusa and Phoebe. One of them hit it?
The top one, again.
Oh. Okay, three boats are around the leeward mark in race 5. We have to change it. Now the breeze fills in here, and Charlie Quigley's moved up to 4th. Here comes the race class in 5th, and then a tight group here with Isis, Santusa, and Wasabi. Phoebe's dropped back a little bit on this leg. Frenzel will get around tied for 5th. Short-handed there. But he also luffs up. That helps the crew get the jib in. And Wasabi, on the other hand, they've got more people, but they're kind of running around. There's DiCapo just getting around, followed by Phoebe. And nice puff on the right. So John Dexter will win this race. Warp Drive is going to be second, although we did see them foul at the weather mark. I doubt Power's going to go through with it. Well, fleet's really spread out because it was so light at the weather mark.